Hello, welcome to Movement Monday. I'm Erin with Choreographing Our Lives. The sun is warm, the air is cold, and here we are beginning another week. So, I want to share a little bit more about what inspires me about movement and how I like to bring movement into people's lives and what I'd like to welcome you into. So, first and foremost, we get to create safe spaces for people to move and be themselves in. So first and foremost, right, that was something that I experienced the opposite of, being a part of many communities and spaces and places that were not responsible in how they held people's intense emotional experiences. And everyone in the world right now has some intense emotional experience that may not have an outlet. And there are a lot of different directions that one can take their intense emotional experiences to have an outlet that is safe. For me, it is about bringing many bodies together to connect and feel, to notice what's similar, what's different about each individual emotional experience, and to each have a way to express it through the body moving, expressing. So at the end of the month, I'm going to give myself permission to play in my favorite space, which is choreographing people's bodies into an expression of something's true for them with where our world is now. And, one of the big overarching themes is loss. And there are so many different kinds of losses, big and small, that are all a part of this experience of life that is losing home, losing loved ones, losing purpose, losing meaning. And how can we come together in a circle and share and acknowledge that we all have that in common? Big, small losses. And how can we together in twos, in threes, in fives, in 20s start to create expressions of that move from talking about it to being in our bodies with it, to take the lids off of our anger and have a really powerful, grounded, safe experience of what that anger can transform into. I'm committed to safe spaces, creating intimacy that allows for transformation and for us to go from the intense emotion into the next right step. But we get to be in the intense emotion. So real quickly, that could look like me having 3 people get together and you each create a movement and you connect the movements and you have a little dance. But if you have 20 people and each group of 3 has that, right, you've got 6, 7 little dances that can now come together, and that's choreographing our lives. I said that really fast. It may not have landed for you, but I love what happens when we all start moving together to express something that is true and honest about our lives. So I welcome to talk to you about this. What made sense? What landed? What didn't? Would you ever be interested in this? Who is this for? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out who wants and needs this, but this is something that I want to offer people, a place, a space to come and transform intense emotional experiences of loss into a next right step that propels humanity forward in a space of love, openness, kindness, compassion, understanding, and fierce commitment to changing things that aren't working. So I'd love to hear from you. I hope you can move through your week with some honoring of one of these themes, concepts, ideas, or more of them, or none of them. Whatever came up for you is right for you. So much love and movement. See you next week.